Byron Anthony McCain II, born September 12, 1976, better known by his stage name Bizzy Bone, aka Lil Ripster, is an American rapper, singer, and the youngest member of the Cleveland rap group Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. I want to take this time to give Bizzy Bone his flowers while he's still here, and we're going to start with his childhood. Byron Anthony McCain II was born in Columbus, Ohio in 1980. 4-year-old Byron and his two sisters were abducted by their mother's boyfriend while their mother was at work and held captive for over 2 years. Byron recalls that at first he did not know he had been kidnapped and was made to believe that his mother and grandmother were dead. During the time he was abducted, he lived in many homes, apartments, cars, and motels, all in northern Oklahoma. He was often beaten, tortured, and sexually assaulted. In 1983, the family had been living on the Cow Indian Reservation in Cow, Oklahoma for about a year and a half. A babysitter saw his photo at the end of the made-for-TV movie Adam, about the producer and creator of America's Most Wanted, John Walsh's son's abduction, and called the police, resulting in Bizzy's return back to his family. When he was 13, Bizzy began living with his oldest sister at her home near Cleveland, Ohio, and during this period he met Lazy Bone, Crazy Bone, Wishbone, and Flesh and Bone. Bizzy Bone started in hip-hop as a founding member of the group Bone Enterprise, which was formed in 1992. The group was noticed by one of the founders of the rap group NWA, Eazy-E, who modified the group's name to Thugs-n-Harmony. In 2002, McCain appeared on the Fox series America's Most Wanted, hosted by John Walsh, Adam's father, and he revealed his abusive childhood and molestation. Byron also wrote and performed a song, America's Most Wanted, on the show in which he thanks Walsh and encourages abused children to come forward. In light of this fact, now we see why Bizzy was triggered by what Juicy J said to him. And we have to take into account that when a child is violated, it causes a mental glitch in the mind. And most of the time, that glitch is anger and emotional problems. If you look up the effects of molestation on children, one of the main things is anger and emotional problems. So if you look at that now and you look at what happened at Versus, maybe you'll see it in a different light. I don't think Bizzy Bone gets his full respect as an MC because he's a great MC. He's one of the greatest MCs. Bone Thugs-n-Harmony came into hip-hop with their own style, which is something that was required. If you wanted to be exalted in hip-hop, you had to come in with your own style. You couldn't come in sounding like someone else because you wouldn't be taken seriously. So I want to give a shout out and a salute to Bone Thugs-n-Harmony for their contribution to hip-hop and for bringing Bizzy Bone to the forefront so that we could experience his talents. We also have to remember that people are just don't behave in a certain way just because they want to. There's always something that may have triggered that type of behavior earlier in their lives. So even if we can't tolerate their behavior, we have to be more mindful and understand that people have experiences that may have caused some type of damage along the way, and stop looking at things on the outside and judging without really knowing the full story. He was 4 years old, kidnapped from his mother for 2 whole years, living on a reservation, was told that his mother and his grandmother were deceased, and then he was molested by his stepfather's friend's oldest son for who knows how long, and beaten. So For him to be able to endure all of that and still work on himself while being a rich, famous hip-hop star, and to come back after the altercation and say sorry and apologize and continue on with the show, I must give Bizzy Bone his flowers. So salute to you, Bizzy Bone. I appreciate you and I respect you and I respect what you did. Salute.